Hello guys, this is KTB Vlogs or TVZ Production here. As you see, I'm back on my other channel here on my vlog channel, KTB Vlogs. Of course, I think this is the first video I actually uploaded for this channel this year. Of course, I know I didn't upload a video for TVZ Production for this year. As of right now, I will upload one soon for that channel, because I actually have a lot of things planned this year, and I will talk a lot about that in that video when I make it. So, I think on that channel, I think the last video I did was a live stream, I think, and it's with I was talking about I think stuff that I was getting, and I think it was a figure update. So that's probably the last thing I did on that channel. So as of soon, it will be an update on that channel soon. So that's the only thing I didn't do in January. Of course, I just didn't have time to do one. So as of this is the first video I ever uploaded this year. So of course it's about something that's actually been going on for like I think 5 months. I think. So, like I said, TBC does not have nothing to do with that. Do with this video I'm talking about today. So, I just let you guys know that I will make an update soon on that channel. So, anyway, because I think on this channel, our last video I did was talking about Dragon Ball. I think so. It's a discussion channel, so I gotta talk about something. And of course, what's been going around on YouTube, of course, and technically basically is just stupid bullshit. So as today, as we're talking about, it's about the title. Today we'll be talking about DKOldies. DKOldies is a online gaming site. You can buy video game consoles, games, etc., all the above. I know it's another game site that does this too. I think it's Retro Game something, but I don't know it at the time. I don't know it right now, but it's another site that does it too. But it's basically it's like GameStop, but online. So as the guy that's part of the DKOldies, Jelly, I think I seen him before. I think I seen him like long time ago. It was in an old video. I think in 2010. He did He did gaming videos a long time ago. It was in 2010. It was like way before I had a YouTube channel. So the face. I remember the face of this guy here. Um, but like I'm, like I seen him before. So I seen him before. So I remember him. So he was like a gamer, like a video gamer during those days, 2010s. Those good old YouTube days. So that's how I remember his face. Like if you've seen this person before, and you be like, yeah, I've seen you somewhere, like that. You remember them. So as we were talking about this DK Oldie stuff here, the crap that's been going on, of course, as you know, like I said, they sell gaming stuff and game consoles, video games, and all of that, like refurbished items for people to have and get. And as to me, as the bullshit you guys see on these other YouTuber videos, these people that actually do this stupid shit, you realize that some of these guys that are doing this crap on hating on someone and doing all that is doing it as a jumping on the bandwagon and doing all this stupid mess. I mean, I actually been in some bullshit before, like I think what twice, I think. Cause I think it was in 2016. I think I remember how it was in the Dragon Ball community. You know, people were arguing about Dragon Ball Super, saying Dragon Ball Super is better than Dragon Ball Z. And, you know, damn well it's not. And you know, argument over the dumbest things. You know, then I got into some mess with a YouTuber on here. That you probably as he's one of my friends, but argument over action figures and stuff. And it's all on TBZ. It's not on this channel because this channel is my basically my personal channel. Of course, I talk about discussions and talk about stuff, but as on that channel, my series Toys Ball Z and all that's on that channel. So it doesn't have nothing to do with this channel. But you know, just arguing over action figures and all that stuff. You know, like people can't take an opinion or anything like that. You know, get mad and you know, all that shit. But as to this crap, this is way worse than that. Like an argument. This is some dumb, stupid, hypocritic bullshit. I mean, hypocrite. As you kind of see, I got one of the channels highlighted on my Chrome tab up here. Jacob R. Yes. Um, I watched one of his recent videos because I saw his channel like in 2021 when he was showing like the Xbox One or the PlayStation 2 because everybody started buying the PlayStation 2 again in 2021 and because you know celebrate the anniversary of the PlayStation 2. Of course, as you know, surprisingly, I don't have a PS2. I did buy a PS2, but it was the fat console. But as I realized, I looked on the back of the year when it was made. It was made like 2001, so it lived a long time as of how long the person had it. They actually bought it from eBay. But right now, I think about getting another PlayStation 2, and it probably will be the slim one. So, because that was the last console I ever had was the slim console. But you know, family members sold it for money, did all of that. But you know, in reality, at least only thing that's good that I kept from my PlayStation 2 is my old original memory card. I still have to this day. So it's something I kept, you know, and technically all I had to do is get the games I used to have again, and there you go. But yeah. So this guy Jacob R, as I'm going to highlight on the screen up here. Now I watched a couple of his videos during those years, 2021, uh, looking for the PlayStation 2 consoles and all of that stuff, and basically it had nothing to do with this bullshit you guys see what he doing now. Uh, Basically make a whole bunch of videos about DKOldies. It's technically, as you know, it's his little trend because they don't have nothing else to upload. Because as you know, like recently, like everybody's been crying for the PlayStation 5. And, you know, like they trying to bring out some now, trying to put out some in stock now and everything else. But, you know, like it's as you know, to me, I'll talk about game consoles as we go along in this video. But back to you know, DKOldies page. Um so yeah, so as with Jacob R, basically buys consoles and opens them up and try to be critical about the consoles, like how the consoles used, how long it's been made, how long the person have it, criticize about everything he buys. Technically, he buys the consoles for show, as you guys realize. Like I realized that myself. Like, wow, you bought another PlayStation 4. Wow, you bought another PlayStation 2. Wow, you bought another Xbox 1. I mean, like, I don't really care. But as you realize, like, see, like, for those kind of videos, I get a little, like, it's little, go and try to find these consoles I used to like. Because only console I still have, to me, that's original, kind of, is the Super Nintendo. As that's the only original console I have left. Because my the, the PlayStation 2 I used to have is a slim console. It was a gray slim console. Because when we first got the PlayStation 2, we had the fat console first. My older brother had the fat console. And he decided to get the slim PlayStation 2 because he sold his for some games, I think. Got some games from somebody, traded his console for some games. So he went and bought the PlayStation 2 Slim. And so I kept the PlayStation 2 Slim all the way up to 2013, 13 or 14. I think it was 13. Because I think, and fun fact, I think that was the year PlayStation 2 got discontinued. So that's kind of surprising because at the time I wanted to get the Xbox 1 at the time when it was announced because of course that year PlayStation 3 was still relevant at the time. I had the PS3 too. My brother had the PS3 and he wanted to get the PlayStation 4 so he can play Mortal Kombat X, and so he basically gave me the PlayStation 3 we originally had. Um, so I guess I'll give y'all a little story here. We're talking about DKOldies. So the PlayStation 2 was gave away to one of my family members, and I kept the PS3, the original PlayStation 3 that we had got. As the PlayStation 3, I do have a PlayStation 3 now. Like I do have one now. I actually got a fat console PlayStation 3. It's actually been refurbished, and it actually has. I think it was the release of that PlayStation was in January of 2008. So as the brand, the console version we had at first when we got the PlayStation 3 was a actual backwards compatible of the 80 gigabytes model, and we actually had we thought we had a brand new console in the box and everything, and all that, and then it was a backwards compatible. It had 4 USB ports, the little SD slot on the front, and everything, and then and it had the red light of death, of course. Not red light. Yeah, that's Xbox. Damn, yellow light of death. Yeah, yellow light of death. I get those confused because Xbox is red and PlayStation is yellow. So yeah, yellow light of death, and we sent it back, and they sent us a replacement model, the same model, but it was not a backwards compatible, and it was a regular PlayStation 3, 80 gigabytes. So we had that PlayStation. I kept that PlayStation all the way up to 2017, and the disc tray got messed up in 2014, and I basically kept it. I used to watch YouTube and play my digital games that I had on PlayStation 3. And so that's when I got the Slim console of the PlayStation 3 in 2017, because that PlayStation 3 stopped working. Finally stopped working in 2017, because we got that console in 2009 and it lasted 8 years. So I got the Slim model, and as I realized, I did not check the year when that console was made, but I find out that it was made a day before my birthday, in 2009. The Slim model, not the Super Slim, the first Slim model, and I only had that console for 2 years, and then it's just the disc tray messed up, and then just stopped working, just like that. So as I realized, the longest console that lives longer, to be honest, is the fat console. So that's how I realized the first model always lasts longer than the regular ones, the slimmer ones. So as of right now, I actually replaced my PlayStation 3 as of right now. I actually did. Okay, so as of now, as the PlayStation 3 I have now it got refurbished and from a seller on eBay. He refurbished the whole system. It's basically played perfectly good. It loads the games in quick 10 seconds, just like that. No 1 minute or 2 minutes on the slim like they always do. It loads just like that, 10 seconds. I put the disc in and everything. And I only play on the weekends. Like I play a game on the weekends or something like that. But yeah. So as of that's my history of me having a console. I get a console passed down to me. But as of right now, my plan I'll probably talk about on my update. Maybe I already have it by the time I make that video. But my plan is to get the PlayStation 4. I never had PlayStation 4. So that's why I said I will get me one. Of course, as they did release a bundle, of course, the Call of Duty bundle, that as I realized that bundle actually got delayed in 2020. As you remember the COVID-19. So that's probably the reason why I see those at the store, because those were delayed because of that. But actually, as back to what I was talking about, the whole DKOldies. That's my little story of how I got my console and all that. I had to put that in. But yeah, I will plan on getting a PlayStation 4 soon. Slim. So back to DKOldies. Jacob R. basically, like I said, buys a whole bunch of consoles and everything. He buys a bunch of them for show and criticize about them, how they were used. And I wish they were brand new. They scam me. I mean, I look at this video, I'm like, really? How somebody scam you? So liar, just a liar. But what this guy did, of course, I'm gonna tell you guys. He bought 5 consoles of the PS3 backwards compatible consoles. In reality, those consoles, they can be good, but like I said with ours, I just talked about my story. We had the yellow light of death, and those consoles don't really play that well, and they don't last a long time. There might be people out there that have them. They have them, because it's cool. You can play all 3 game consoles in one console. I mean, that's a good idea, because I did not know at the time it was backwards compatible. Because the only console I remember that was backwards compatible all the time was the PS2, because they played PS1 and PlayStation 2. So I was like, wow, that's so cool. I can play this old game from the PlayStation 1 on the PlayStation 2. That's so cool. Like, that's when I figured out, because when my brother had when we had PlayStation 2, we had Mortal Kombat Trilogy for the PlayStation 1. And we take that game and put it in the PlayStation 2 and we play Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Yeah, even though that was pretty cool. And I think I had the Spider-Man game too. The Spider-Man game and the Spyro game. Good times. But like, yeah, it's cool that these games, the console is backwards compatible, but they don't last a long time. They don't. They, as this guy did something that I kind of realized that you kind of, if you watched his video yourself, how quick the lie he does. I mean, quick, like the edit part. Um, how quickly he did this bullshit. And okay, this is how I figured it out myself. Of Jacob R. He turns on the console, had the console running for like 2, 3, 4 hours. And she realized that how close his monitor is in front of that console. And the console pulls in air, dirt in the air, dirt in the air. It pulls in like a fan, like a vacuum. And you realize how the dust was inside the console. It's like the dust was placed inside the console. The dust was not old dust, like, oh, it's old dust in the console. No, that was fresh dust in the console. That was no old dust. That was fresh. And that's how I realized how he lied like a rug. Then went and bought another console afterwards and criticized it and did all of that shit and basically challenged. They scammed me. They scammed me. DKOldies lost his mind. He scammed me again. I don't think he scammed you if you're the one that's buying up all the consoles. And fun fact, right now they out of stock. Backwards compatible, out of stock. Oh shit. I mean, he bought 5 of them. Five consoles. I know there's a video he did. He got 4 consoles from Goodwill. But I'm not talking about that video. I'm talking about he bought 5 consoles. 5 PlayStation 3 backwards compatible consoles. 5. From DKOldies. And saying they scam him. And saying that they don't clean their consoles. And you realize they got like a whole bunch of people at the business and they're actually doing their job. And then it's this another guy they got tagged along with him. It's like he's an older guy, basically doing the same damn thing. Then along got other people following along and saying they're scamming me. They gave me a 30 console. Like it's like they create a whole trend to hate someone, and it just blew up out of nowhere. I mean, hypocrites like that is just so ridiculous. Then they talk about the warranty and try to say that the console is you void the console warranty. I'm like, the console warranty was ran out when the PS3 got discontinued. That's when the warranty ran out of the PS3. PlayStation 3 discontinued in 2015. That's when the console warranty ran out. So it kind of makes sense when my first original fat console stopped working in 2017 because I did not know at the time, Because the disc tray went out first, then after that, the console. So I was like, well, I guess it was time for it to go. So basically, throw it away. Basically had a little ceremony. We had great times playing the games, and good memories, good times, gone. But even though I did go get a new one, another one, um, as of right now, as the one I got off eBay, it actually is refurbished and been cleaned and been used. I keep it wiped down, dusted every week, and keep it clean. That's basically what I did. But as of that one, it been through the first one. It been through a time. My brother had it first and gave it to me, and, because we had it for 8 years, 2009 to 2017. So it was, good times when I had it. But as for this guy, no. This guy just get the consoles and open them up and criticize about them, saying they was like warranty, but the console. And then when I realized the whole warranty thing act Magnesium 1975 Act of the warranty, that crap ended in 2005, and this ain't 1975. So as of right now, it doesn't matter you open up your console or not. But I know they opened up that console and cleaned it. You put fresh dust in that console. That's how I know this. You can see it yourselves, guys. How they lie. How he lied. Another guy, he did the same damn thing, saying it's dirty. The console is dirty. They gave me a dirty console. Then I realized if how the consoles are. You the fan pulls in the air, in the dirt, in the air around you, and pulls it right in. He had the console on for 4 hours. As he says in the video, I had the console on for 4 hours playing Grand Theft Auto, and it's heating up so fast, pulling in a lot of air, and it's warming up very quickly. Like, trying to talk smart. Really not. But, today, guys, I am reviewing a PlayStation 3 from DKOldies. They say they refurbished it. I mean, this guy's. I mean, why the fuck did you buy 5 consoles if you already had one? Just like the PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 5 video. I figured that out like in less than five. No, I figured that video out in less than 5 minutes in the video. I'm like, how the fuck you gonna say you get a PlayStation 5 on eBay, used, and it doesn't come with cords in a controller? And then I just figured it out in 5 minutes in that video. It's your console wrapped up back in the box. I mean, I was like, this idiot must be that damn destitute of making random ass content of saying I bought a refurbished PlayStation 5 off eBay. There ain't no way. There ain't nobody gonna refurbish that PlayStation 5 on eBay. And aren't those consoles are hard to get now? And right now they actually are. The only way people getting them is they lucky enough to find them in Target or Best Buy or Walmart. So I seen one time in my local Walmart, but they actually right now they got a whole bunch of PS4s, and I think I saw the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5. I think no, I saw the Xbox Series X and they had one PS5 there. It was the God of War, Ragnarok. So, and I think it's digital. I don't know if it was digital or disc, so I didn't know. It was $559 for the console. It was 550, and PS4 is three forty. But plus the warranty, you're gonna be paid about 367. It's custom warranty because it's brand new. So they had a whole bunch of the PS4s there, so that's why I said I'm going to be a PlayStation 4 soon. But the PS5 video, It's your console wrap. He put it back in the box it came in, wrap the box back up in a box, and say he bought a used PlayStation 5 controller. And those controllers are expensive, like I said. And he pulled off uh the rubber piece of the thumbstick on the controller. And I'm like, there ain't no way. I see PlayStation 4 controllers used on eBay for $25. But no, not a PlayStation 5. No. No, 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 no. So that video, the whole video was a fucking lie in your face right there. And these idiots will say, oh, this is real. No, it ain't. This guy scripted this video and basically saying he had a dirty console, and in reality, he put dirt in the damn console. Come on. Even the other guy did the same thing. And like I said, like those consoles, like the Xbox, the original Xbox had problems. Xbox 360 had problems. And I kind of would say the only console that really didn't have the problems that much, I will say the PlayStation 2 did not really have the problem, even though the little error thing, red screen error thing on the console. But Xbox and Xbox 360 always had problems. I mean, but they saying like, oh, the Nintendo 64 was dirty, the Super Nintendo was dirty, the original Nintendo was messed up. And I'm like, how? If they open up the console and clean it and see the console is very clean, and you saying it's dirty, then they ask, oh no, it's scratched on top. It's not brand new. Dude, it's not going to be brand new. It's a used console. Oh shit. I mean, I know like I said, I did not plan this video at all, guys. And I'm just laughing. Like I said, this was some crazy shit. I mean, these guys just did this bullshit just to hate on somebody. I mean, they did. I mean, it's a guy selling game consoles online, and you act like it's a problem. I mean, even though yeah, GameStop did things too back in the day, when someone, I want this console, I want this game, you didn't have the game in stock. Where's the game? And then you realize if they didn't put it out, you get pissed off about it. It's just like what console was it? PlayStation 4 Pro. Everybody's crying for a PlayStation 4 Pro, and I don't see the difference between the PlayStation 4 Pro or the PlayStation 4 itself. I mean, nothing. That's why it kind of makes sense why I see the Slim console at the store. Makes sense, right? So, but like I said, what I said a while ago, the PlayStation 4s they got at my local Walmart right now is, I think those were halted and put put back because of COVID-19, because they originally was supposed to have them at the store. And so that's part of the reason why I see them at the store now, because those probably are going to be the last consoles they'll make, because the last bundle I think would be Call of Duty, so that it makes sense to get the console with the game. So I plan on getting a PlayStation 4 soon. But the whole PlayStation 5 thing I just said a while ago, that shit is so damn stupid. It's your console wrapped back up in a box and saying, I got it, I got the console, and I had to buy another controller. And you guys need to see this video. Whole fucking video is just so fucking pointless. Okay, so as another he, like I said, Jacob R. Like I said, this guy basically did this to hate on somebody and be a hypocrite. and basically they don't have no other content to make of gaming consoles because the PlayStation 5 and then nobody get the PlayStation. Some people get more the PlayStation 5 and we need the people to get it, and it's we don't have no other content to make, and that's a bullshit. I mean, I got scammed. I'm like, and then you realize that this motherfucker's a liar. A liar. I'm sorry to cuss, but he's a liar. The other guy too. You're a grown man trying to make clout and views off of a stupid lie. Basically, trying to destroy someone's business. That's bullshit. Then want people to join your channel, as you guys can see on the screen. This. And so every time someone click join, you can go buy a console. That's bullshit. I mean, I don't see the point there. It's so dumb. I mean, like I said, guys, he bought 5 consoles. I'm not lying. 5 consoles. The same fucking console. And you realize that's why he's out of stock. I don't know if it's back in stock yet, or they actually have more back in stock. Because, like people actually send their game consoles to them. And they refurbish them and put them, uh, refurbish them and refurbish the games. Make sure the games work and everything. And all that. That's pretty cool. I actually like that. It's kind of a pretty nice thing they do. But this motherfucker buying 5 consoles and saying he scammed me and all that shit and saying they lost their minds and lost what? They still making business. I mean, every time you talk about them, they getting paid. People are still going on their site, buying consoles and games, and you out there creating a little rebel army telling them, hey, don't buy no game consoles from their site. They scam people. And people are still going to their site till this day buying game consoles. And you tried to stop that. You have 2 other options. Buy the console at the store. Well, the older consoles, I mean, not the older consoles. Because the consoles you will see at the store, of course, Nintendo Switch, the Xbox. I don't know the Xbox One S is still at the store or not. I don't think it is. I think it's Xbox Series X. Uh, I think I did say Xbox One Slim. I'm probably right or wrong, but I saw the Xbox Series X though. It was the Xbox Series X, the PlayStation 4 Slims, included the bundle, the Call of Duty. One, I think it was one PS5 with God of War Ragnarok, and I think that was it. And then they the game controllers and all that was there and everything. All the game controllers and all that stuff was there. So that's pretty good for as the console you see at the store as today is what everybody's playing now. But as of these guys, as of older game consoles like the original Nintendo, the Sega Genesis, the Super Nintendo, the N64, the GameCube. I think Dreamcast was there. Yeah, Dreamcast and PlayStation 2, Xbox, the original Xbox, Xbox 360, maybe the Xbox One, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. So the Wii U, all that's there. I think Nintendo Switch too. Even the newer consoles that if they actually get them, but most of the consoles is retro consoles, the older consoles, and the today's standard consoles. So yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. And they talk about how they pricing up everything. Like, well, if you realize how old those consoles are, they gonna be worth more. I mean, like right now, I look on eBay today. I seen a PlayStation 2 for 119, $122. Plus the tax, at the end. And even though it's free shipping, but the tax they give you. Uh Xbox One, $109. I seen on eBay, and the GameCube. I seen the GameCube, the one most everybody be getting the Indigo. It's like 150. Nintendo 64, a console by itself that's used. I seen it for $85. But with all the stuff, including two or three games, 125, 150. The original Xbox, 125 or 124, I think. I saw on eBay. Xbox 360, I seen one for $85 on eBay. With all the stuff, it works good and everything. I think it was plus like $20 shipping, so it's $100. No big deal. Let's see. PS3. I seen one for $75, and that's actually how much I paid for that one. I got the console only because I bought me a power plug, and I already had my original black controller, my old PlayStation 3. So yeah, I had that. Had kept my original controller and bought two generic brand controllers for the console. So I kind of, all I need was the power plug, and I still kept my little charger cable for the controllers and all that stuff. And what's so cool with the generic brand controllers, they come with a little chargers, so that's pretty good. I get extra chargers for the controller. Pretty good. But let's see. The PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 4, I seen them for 150. The original one. The slim ones are kind of the ones that are kind of hard to get sometimes. I seen one for 189, even though they were $200 a long time ago. Back in I think when it was in GameStop. But as most of the times I realized, the controllers and stuff, the controllers right now are $64 at Walmart. Let's see. The Pro one is the one that's like 200, but in reality, those don't really work for me. They're not that great. Not really. Um, but like I said, the Slim, because the reason why it's 300 because it comes with a game. That's the point. That's why it's $300 at Walmart. It's because it comes with Call of Duty. That's it. So PS5 is $559, and the PlayStation 4 bundle Slim comes with Call of Duty is $339 plus the warranty. If I get the warranty, it probably about $367. So yeah, guys. So that's pretty much the price on the the consoles and stuff. The older consoles, and all to the today consoles. But yeah, like they talk about their prices is high and all that stuff because as you realize, they put games with the consoles. So as of right now, I'm gonna go on to the actual site here. I got right here, and you see it's DK Oldies site here, and they actually sell Nintendo 64s, and they actually sell the PS2 and the original Nintendo and the PlayStation 2, and the Wii. So as I look at the prices here with the consoles that you see here, as of the original Nintendo, always gonna be hard to get for me. I had that one too, but it stopped working. It didn't work anymore after that. Um, my favorite game was the Super Mario game, and of course the dodgeball, the dodgeball game they had, and I think the Ninja Turtle game they had on Nintendo NES back in the day. Um, I love that dodgeball game. The dodgeball game gets me every time. I love that game. It was so fun. But as I look at the price here, because the original Nintendo is the first ever game console of Nintendo, and basically kind of was the evolution for gaming consoles that look today standard, of course, with other companies. So I can see this console be $145 because if they refurbish the console and it comes with two good working controllers, that's okay. I don't. It's like I said, like only reason I had those guys saying my console was dirty. The console was not dirty before. You put dirt in the damn console. I realized I figured it out. How they lie like that? I mean, um, it was just stupid. That shit gets me. Like, how you gonna sit there and lie and say console was dirty and it's not? It was not dirty. How you think the console was playing so good for you if it was dirty? I mean, Jacob R. Oh my god, like s- s- stupid, so stupid, stupid. Okay, so as I look at the Nintendo 64, you get two controllers and the console. So you can buy the console by itself, and then you can buy the controllers too. But this is the little pack deal. See, the reason why, like I said, they get mad about this mess is saying, oh, they charging you more buying the whole console. Well, yeah, because look, you get the controller, you get the cords and that you get that you get all of that stuff with the Nintendo 64. So, like, say example, if I buy a PlayStation 2 and it comes with cords, it comes with the controller, and maybe I got two games with it. That's kind of the price I would be paying if it's a rare game. To be honest, like some of the Nintendo 64 games are hard to get. Like Super Mario 64 is like $60 now, and that's why I kind of see why the console is worth more because they sell it at the price that is a lower price than the price it was before. I think it was $199 back in the day. $199. The Wii actually is a good price. I kind of see that here. That it's like it it's 109. Yeah, I kind of see it like that because that's how much I saw it on eBay. It's at $109. It didn't come with no games. It just came with the console and the cords and the controller, just like that. The PlayStation 2, uh, I think the highest, I think the model, the final model, I think it's called 9000. I think it's the one that you don't have to put in a little cord thing. It plugs in the actual power plug that the original PlayStation 2 did. It was that model. That's the model we had. The last model they made in 2008. So that's the PS2 that my my brother had got. Because the fat console, like I said in the story earlier, is the was the console he sold to get games. Then he bought the actual slim PlayStation 2, bought a new slim PlayStation 2 and had that instead of the fat console. So as the slim one here, I kind of see why it worth almost 200 because it probably is the model of the final console, maybe. So let's see his other deals that he has. I'm just looking on here and see all his other stuff. So as this video is kind of I am kind of exposing Jacob R a little bit because I'm actually am, and basically telling the truth of this whole bullshit nonsense. So as you see here, the games that he actually has, of course, some of the games, and I'm not going to show all the game stuff that he has on here. Just showing stuff that I guess he has a deal on. I guess he got on sale. The original, the the first Nintendo is that pack was the 2-player pack. So that's probably why it's almost one. Is it 149? I think it was 149. I'll go back and see. But as this one right here is actually $94, you just get one controller and the console. So that's pretty good. And of course, you got the original Super Mario 2, Bros 2. Of course, it's actually $26. But I think on eBay it's like 40 because that game is so old. Super Metroid Super Nintendo. It's $100, and that's actually true because it's one of the rarest. It's actually one of the best games on the Super Nintendo, alongside Super Mario World. Then you got Sonic Mega Collection, and that's for the GameCube. It's $22. That's not bad. Then you got the one player pack, because the other pack, like I said, I showed a while ago with the Super Nintendo, not Super Nintendo, the original Nintendo and the N64, and had the two controllers with it. You get two controllers. That's probably the reason why it's 149 and 199 and all that. So you just get one controller with the N64. Of course, my game that I did play on the PlayStation 2, Grand Theft Auto 3. I actually played that. It was very fun. I got the Wii that we just saw a while ago. It's the same price as it showed. Here's the original Nintendo. I mean, not the original Nintendo, Super Nintendo. It's $159, comes with one controller. Just games here: Star Fox, Tony Hawk, Pro Skater. It's the GameCube is $139, and that's the color mostly everybody be buying from the GameCube. And it's actually the rarest color, and that color is always high to get. It's always hard to get every time. So here's the original Nintendo again, but this one actually comes with I think the Mario game. Yeah, so I'm just showing y'all that so you guys can see the prices and stuff. But in reality, like I said, this whole nonsense and bullshit that Jacob R and the other guy, I think he's saying Review Tech, there's some other guy named Krinsky and other people that support Jacob R and UTech and saying they're right and everything, like they're not right. They're wrong. I mean, what the hell did this man do to them? Nothing. I mean, these two idiots will go and buy the same fucking console and buy it for show. It's like if I buy two PlayStation 3s, I don't need two PlayStation 3s. I only need one PlayStation 3. So why would I buy five? I mean, this whole discussion is basically so dumb. This whole discussion, is pointless and stupid. Those guys do this shit to somebody, but this discussion is worth the watch, guys. Of course, I'm looking at the recorders, like almost 50 minutes. I've been sitting here talking about this shit, but I wanted to show the site and so you guys see like the prices on this stuff. Like most of those games and stuff are very hard to come by. I mean, like some of them games, like the Mario game, is like I said, like $50. The N64, Super Mario 64 is like almost $50, $60. I know, like the games for the GameCube, some of them are $20 if you can find it for $20, unless it's a disc, just the disc. But a game in a case and all of that is hard to come by. I mean, for real. Like I can't find this game for $20. Like, no, no. I mean, like right now, like if I was when I get the PlayStation, if I when I get this PlayStation 4, I probably will try to get me another PlayStation 2. And but one game I do want that I still want till this day, even though I don't have it, is Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. I mean, that game is like $150. Just the disc alone is $150. If I ever have that game one day, that'll be my ultimate wish to get that game again. Because that's the best Dragon Ball Z game. So, yeah, when I get a new PlayStation 2, so that's what I'll try to do. Yeah, but yeah, guys, what you guys, like I said, what you guys think of this nonsense? It's very stupid. I know it's gonna be a 1 hour video, as I can see here. I kind of think the guy that actually was exposing all these lies and shit they was doing to DKOldies, like I think his name is Boomer Sauce. He's the one that basically did a good job at exposing Jacob R and all those guys. They just liars. I mean, complete liars. I mean, stupid. I mean, why would they do this to them? I mean, I guess they want to try to make a trend of hating on somebody for the beginning of the year, because that's basically what they were doing. I mean, like, what? Because there's no gaming content people can talk about, like PlayStation 5, because it's not so relevant. So I guess that's probably why they did this shit. Let's go talk about this guy online store and say he scam people and do this and do that. And we'll buy 5 consoles and say they're dirty. I mean, this shit is so stupid. I mean, this guy, he's so dumb. So I hope you guys enjoy this video about DKOldies and Jacob R. I basically exposed this bullshit. I'm glad I made this video, so I hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned for my update on TBZ production. That will actually will come out soon. And I hope you guys enjoy it.